The Tales of Beetle the Bard, Babbity Rabbity and Her Cackling Stump. A long time ago, in a far-off land, there lived a foolish king who decided that he alone should have the power of magic. "I shall alone have the power of magic, so therefore I command my army to form a brigade of witch hunters." At the same time, the king caused proclamations to be read in every village and town across the land. "Wanted by the king, an instructor in magic." No true witch or wizard dared volunteer for the post because of the witch hunters, but a cunning man with no magic power claimed to be a wizard of enormous skill. "Your Majesty, I am the most and the best wizard in the world, and I wish to tell your Majesty my secret of my most gifted talent." "Why, you seem like the grandest sorcerer I ever met. I appoint this man, who is greatly gifted with talent, to the place of the grand sorcerer-in-chief and the king's private magic master." The man bade the king to give him a large sack of rubies, and a sack of gold too, and for the storing of potions. The man stowed the treasure safely in his own house and returned to the palace grounds. But after all that, he doesn't know that he is watched by an old woman. Ha 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 ha! Yes, Babbity, keep quiet. He did not know that he was watched by an old washerwoman who kept the palace in and clean. Babbity saw the man snapped 2 twigs and assured to the king that it is a wand of tremendous power. Every morning, the man and the king twirled their twigs, hopped in circles, and chanted meaningless rhymes. "Croaky, croaky frog, croaky, croaky frog, let this tree turn into a fog. Abracadabra, babacadabra, grass, grass, do my bidding, and off you go." Babbity the washerwoman watched the king and the man from the window of her own cleaning shop, and she was laughing so hard she soon sank out of her sight. "Ha ha 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 ha! LOL. I must look undignified, for the old woman laughed so. I grew weary of practice." Oh, your Majesty, the washerwoman is the most idiotic person in the palace. Besides, I think we need more practice. "Tomorrow we shall invite our court to watch their king perform as magic." Oh my gosh. Oh no. What should I do? I think the time has come to take my treasure and flee. "Alas, your Majesty, it's impossible. I had forgotten to tell your Majesty that I must set out on a long journey tomorrow. If you leave this palace without my permission, my brigade of witch hunters will hunt you down with their hounds. Tomorrow you will assist me to perform my magic at front of my audience, and if anybody laughs at me, I shall have you beheaded." As the king stormed back to the palace, the man got very frightened. Oh my, what should I do? So the man approached the window of the old washerwoman. "Crone, your cackling has cost me dear. If you fail to help me, I shall denounce you as a witch." "I will do everything in my power to help. You shall conceal yourself inside a bush and perform the king's spell for him." "Yes, oh yes, but what's there if the king attempts a spell Babbity cannot perform?" "Your magic is more than equal to that idiot's imagination," he assured her, and he retired to the castle, well pleased with his cleverness. The following morning, all the lords and ladies of the kingdom in the palace assembled in the palace grounds. So Babbity hid in a bush, and King and the man climbed onto the stage. I shall firstly make this lady's hat disappear. Woo! Boing! The crowd gasped. Next, I shall make this cuff float. Ring! The crowd gasped again. And now, Your Majesty, Stella died this morning eating a poisonous toadstool. Bring her back to life, Your Majesty, with your wand. Babbity did not try to save the dog, for no magic could save the dead. The king tried, but when the dog did not stir, the crowd began to whisper, then laugh. Why doesn't it work? There, Your Majesty, there! I see a wicked witch who is blocking your magic with her evil spells. Seize her! Seize her! Babbity fled from the bush, and the witch hunter set off. But as she reached the low hedge, she then vanished from sight. Man said she has turned herself into a tree. Cut her down! She has turned herself into a tree! An axe was brought and the old tree fell. However, as they were heading to the palace, a sound of cackling stopped them. Fools! No witch or wizard can be killed by being cut in half. By cutting the tree in half, you have unleashed the full curse upon your kingdom. Sorry, dear witch. Very good, but you have not yet met amends to Babbity. Anything at all. You will erect a statue of me to remind you to forever of your aunt in Yossi. So the Babbity statue was built, and no wizard or witch was ever bothered about the witch hunters ever again.